Welcome back to the channel, you guys. This is a getaway agenda weekend. So we drove up to Frisco, Colorado on 4th of July weekend. But we're starting out our couples getaway doing a little trail hike. So we're gonna bring you guys along. You're gonna see a little nature. You ready?
Oh yeah.
All right,
ready.
Let's go. I don't want to go too far up. This is a 10-mile hike up. Like, we're going up.
Yep, we're climbing.
See? That's the trail. Incline is not my favorite climb. I prefer a decline or just a nice meandering flat trail.
Yeah.
That is my ideal hike. Walk, but with no real strenuous requirements. That's okay. That just means this is really good for me.
That's right.
This is a great spot to stop. What do you think?
Yeah, this is great.
Awesome. All right, let's pick a little place to sit down, and we'll have a little memory lane moment. I love this. This is beautiful. This is beautiful.
It is.
It's very relaxing. You've got just the little ripples of the water in this nice calm spot. Let's cop a squat. Stick our booties down. Okay, kids, it's time to settle in for not really a story time exactly, just a little share time. Do you want to share?
Yeah.
So right now we are sitting next to the Blue River in Frisco in Summit County. This is the spot where we decided to travel up with our kids from our previous marriage. And what did we do?
And we married ourselves. And with our kids as our witnesses.
We sure did. We decided to write our own vows. And I got through mine like a pro.
Yeah.
But Blubberface over here was very sweet.
I don't think you probably understood a word I said.
Of course I did. You weren't that bad.
It was
you weren't
bad.
that.
It
You
was
were not that
bad.
bad. No.
It was pretty bad. It was one of the happiest days of my life. So,
Aww.
and having our kids there was like,
Yeah.
that was the cherry on top.
Honestly, having our kids there, it was like the most important thing. Yeah. And you know what else is bringing our kids? Skylar was able to like take a few pictures for us, so that was nice.
Yep. Yeah, we still have a few
That
pictures.
was nice.
Yeah.
It wasn't all selfies like we're taking today.
I know. Yeah.
So tomorrow, 4th of July, we're not just celebrating America's 250th, but we are celebrating 10 years hitched.
That's right. It's like a double,
Hitched, baby.
double celebration tomorrow. You know.
I always like to tease that I didn't marry him for his brains, but I married him for his bod. But in reality, I married him for his heart. considering we only probably walked up 1 mile. It took me an awfully longer amount of time to go down than it was coming up.
Yeah.
Because of my injured leg. But now we're gonna clean up. I think I'm gonna change. Let's go into town.
Yep.
You ready to go into town?
I'm ready to go into town.
Good morning. It's officially July 4th. Scott is taking out some trash, but we're gonna head back into town. We ended up taking a nice long nap after our hike, so we didn't get into town until after 5, and most of the stores closed by then. We did get to stop into a little touristy shop, and we picked out some matching t-shirts that said Frisco on it, because I was thinking, you know, the chances of us ever getting back up here because we're moving is really low. I mean, this is probably the last time we're going to be visiting Frisco. So I thought it'd be kind of fun for us to each get like a little tourist t-shirt as a anniversary memoir. And we did bring Holly with us, but today for 4th of July, they're going to shut down all of Main Street. There's going to be a lot more people. So we're leaving Holly in the condo. What's the plan for today? Are we going to do any antiquing? There really isn't a ton of antique shops in here. I mean, Frisco is a small little town. But I did pop into, it's called the Antique Train Barn. And it's a mix of boutique, but it does have some vintage. So I'm going to go up to the 2nd level and we'll shop to see what sort of vintage items they have, if there's any wonderful treasures to pick out up there. And then the other thing I kind of wanted to do was go visit a vintage clothing boutique. I forget what it's called, but I thought that might be fun. So, there he is.
Hi, I'm here.
So yeah, I'm kind of in the mood to look through some fun vintage clothing with my hubs. So that's the plan. That's what we're gonna do. So we're back on Main Street. It's all gated off for the 4th of July parade. And we're headed down this way. All right, we made it back into the Antique Train Barn and we're gonna head upstairs to the antique booths, or probably a mix of boutique and vintage would be my guess. Really pretty photography. All right, moving on. Up we go. Antiques this way. So the first thing that I see is an adorable hook rug pillow with a little fly fisherman's fly. Isn't that what you call these? Just the flies? And a trout. This is the kind of items I would expect to find up in the mountains for everyone who's got a condo, or if they're really lucky, they have a log mountain home up here. I don't think these are homemade. These are, you know, mass market, but still so cute. We love it. We got a Colorado one too. Now this looks legit. It says pair of Henry Alkin etchings, $200. So there's a second one, which now I see is up here. So this one looks awfully chaotic. Look at them. Let's look at the title. The Consequences of Being Drove by a Gentleman. Yeah, they're getting tossed around, falling off. That's kind of funny. And I'm gonna carefully try to hang this back. And then the other one that comes with it is titled The Comforts of Being Drove Like a Gentleman. So here's the comforts. Peaceful, in control, but there's the consequences. It's not always smooth sailing. It can be an awfully bumpy ride. I bet that's probably more often the reality. Way back then, huh? Got a taxidermy coyote and more furs for all of you who have uncomfortable feelings about things like that. We're just gonna walk by and pop into this booth. Ooh, I'm really loving the tote bag. $100. This is, I'm not sure. That could be real leather. Yeah, okay. But I love all the little inset mirrors. I love that. This is more of like the showgirl bohemian. Be like a little more glitz in your boho. Oh, look at that. Like a little leather, almost designed like a lunchbox, the way the shape is. But that's pretty. That's for sure leather. I mean, I can just tell by first touch. Pretty little printed India pattern on the lining. Cutie. $60. I like it. That's really nice. Oh, and they got scarves. Ooh. 18. That's not bad. Feels good. Love a good scarf, but usually I like to thrift. I like to thrift my scarves for sure. All right. That was fun. To my left, looks like a huge crafty booth. I have been picking up crafty bits. I might be spending some time just seeing what they got. Rope for macrame projects. Scrapbooking. Letters. Ooh, okay. All right. You've got a section with trim. We might as well look. Oh, 5.5 yards. $8. That's not bad. Not bad for where I am. I mean, yeah. It's not cheap to have a store or even a booth up here in the mountains, I'm sure. Little rolled up fabrics. I might peek in here. I'll let you know if I, find something kind of like this. Ooh, I love it's like a heavier weight, almost like a canvas. How much is that? 1.5 yards is $7.50. It's not bad. Just a smidge over thrift store prices, really. It's pretty good. Okay, I did unroll it so I could take a real good look at the floral pattern. But I like it. almost looks like a watercolor. It's pretty. It's got hydrangeas, probably peonies. What's that supposed to be? I'm not sure. These are definitely roses. I like the colors. She nice. All right, I'm moving on to a corner booth. Oh, we got some nice rustic happening in here. Look at that little teeny tiny saddle. $75. She is worn. Let's look. I'm gonna walk around the corner. Some good jars. Oh wow, look at all of the old ski boots. I remember my parents taking me up skiing when I was learning as a kid, and we all had boots that looked just like this. Do you remember these? Yep. The jar carrier is good. I was just looking at one of these at that barn farm picking sale. I don't see a tag on that one. This is a fun booth. Wow, look at this. That's a Stein. Okay. This has got a lot of rustic charm to it. It says, I think 75. 75 for that guy. That would hold a lot of mead. Yeah. Okay. Nothing for me. Let's try this side. I'm seeing more t-shirts. Scott and I already picked our t-shirts. All right, so this booth is just like a little loft. There's nowhere else to go, but there is a whole nother shopping side across the way. So it's a little louder too because there's a bar downstairs. But you can see we've got more of native rugs, pillow shams, that sort of thing. Look at these. Oh, I like these a lot. I'm gonna scoot a little farther away because gosh, it's really loud down there. Okay. I don't know if you can hear me any better, but look how pretty. That's got a hand-blown glass cone bottom. Okay, and this does actually slip off. But I really love how this is put together. I'm inspired. And then, yeah, that very thick, probably Mexican blown glass. But ooh, these are so cool. I haven't seen these before. Nice. I don't see a price, so I'm not sure if these come as a set or not, but I'm gonna go back over to the noisy area. Here we go. Oh, here's some tags. Okay, hold on. These little guys have got tags. And it says $47.50. But this is definitely an idea I'm going to take home with me. And then I did notice this. This is a beautiful hammered copper candlestick, very large scale. I don't see a match to it. It's 100% hammered copper. Yeah, I mean, you can see inside and out. That is a beauty. Oh my gosh, I wish there were two of these. If there were two of these, I might see if I could convince Mr. Agenda to agree as another kind of marriage souvenir. to take home with us, but just as a single, I don't think I'm gonna do it, but it is super fabulous. Oh yeah. Yeah. All right, we're gonna go up and over to the other side. Mr. Agenda wandered off. I'm not sure where he ended up. He's just letting me film. Oh, we've got more boutique stuff over here on this side. Inappropriate. We're gonna just keep moving. Okay, let's head on to the back. It's getting loud over there, so we're gonna scooch on over to the other side. A little quieter. More boutique-y stuff, a little more of a hippie vibe in this booth. Lots of mushrooms, tie-dye. Oh, definitely hippie. Hold on. Look at these. Those are funky, but great house pants. Yeah, I really like those. They're a little short for me. I need longs. My legs are just long enough that I prefer to find pants that have tall options. You know, like at least a 30 length. Ooh. This is nice. I mean, I don't think this is for sale, but let's just appreciate the carved grids on each drawer. That's a wonderful little size. I mean, you could use this anywhere. You guys know it. For all your different tchotchkes and doodads. It's a doodad cabinet. We all love a doodad cabinet. Yes, we do. Let's even look at the... Yeah, see? That's old. That's an oldie. Love it. Okay. Over here in the corner is a really interesting old sled. Now, I come across sleds a lot. For some reason, there's something that a lot of people seem to have kept. So, like especially these flyers, you know, not particularly rare. We see them all the time. But this guy, just the way the iron is constructed, unique. And then look right here. Just see these little birds on both sides? That is a really nice old one. Even the wood finish, it's got extra seasoning, super aged and delicious, and it is $400. They're dating it to the late 1800s, and I would say that's accurate. Late 1800s for this one? Yes. All right, we've got one more level, a third level. Ooh. I wasn't thinking I'd be trying on clothes until I got over to the boutique, but there's a lot of potential right here. Indeed. Look at this. All sorts of robes. Oh yeah, you better believe we're gonna dig into this. Ooh, what's this one? Okay, this is not feeling like cotton. I think I'd sweat too much in that. It's a tough thing about these robes is if I don't have the right material, it's just not even a possibility. Here's a legit kimono. All right, so I found one now that's too big, and it kind of reads like a college graduation gown. Do you know what I mean? I'll do a close-up so you can see how nice the pattern is at the bottom. But yeah, no, this is reading way too graduation day for me. Too bad. Okay, so I had to call down for Mr. Agenda so he could hold the phone for me so I could look at the rest of these robes. Well, look at this one. This is like a 1960s.
Oh yeah.
Kimono.
That is very 1960s. The oranges and the
Too
avocado
retro,
green and
yeah.
yellows.
Smidge too retro, I think, for my tastes.
It's kind of cool though.
But I mean, beautiful. Just,
Yeah.
I don't think I would wear this a whole lot. I do.
Oh, that is cool. I actually like it. I like that one a lot.
Ooh, I kind of like this one. Let's try this one on.
Okay.
Oh, it's a little scratchy. Oh, but the pattern is great. This definitely was a man's. Look how tall.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Oh, I really like this one. But between the scratchiness and it's too big.
Yeah, it's way too long.
Oh, bummer. 'Cause I really like that pattern a lot. I found some really cute Hawaiian shirts for you.
Oh.
Look at that one.
Ah.
Look at this one.
Oh, I like that.
It's got ukuleles on it. So, Scott doesn't like how loose it is. I personally don't mind, but it is a very fun shirt.
Yeah,
You gotta admit.
the colors and the ukuleles and yeah.
Oh well. Scott doesn't like it. Okay, I found one that I absolutely love. It's just super long. Like I'm stepping on it. Oh, isn't this a beautiful pattern? God, it's gorgeous. Okay, we're leaving the third floor Funzy Boutique. Mr. Agenda does not want to buy me the beautiful kimono. So now we're gonna go across the street to the Funky Trunk Boutique and look at more clothes. Because why not? We saw all the antiques there are to see in Frisco, which was not a lot. Oh, I didn't show you guys the red transfer wear. Look at this, they have a whole set of the strawberry pattern. I could take home the whole set for $295. I could take it off the hands of a fellow Heather. But we're not doing it. We love it, but we're saying goodbye. Oh, those are cute.
Fish lures.
Little woody fish, that's so cute. Oh my gosh. Yeah, sometimes it's the cute things that will get you. There's a lot of value in investing in the cute, because we're all pretty much suckers for an extra cute thing. All right, so now we're approaching the Funky Trunk. Oh boy. Well, first we'll check out the $10 or less rack, just because you never know. Now, sometimes the trick for me with thrifting is I touch it. And if it doesn't feel good, I just move on. Yeah, like see, so far this is the first thing that's felt good. A plain turtleneck. That's not exciting. Everything feels like polyester. Okay, that was fast. We're gonna go in. Yeah, lots of clothing. Look at all the boots up at the top. Look how cool those boots are. Oh wow. These are way too small for my feet, but a beautiful floral pattern. Wow, it's gorgeous. Loving those. Hey, tall man, want to put those back for me? Thank you. Ooh, this is fun. Let's try this on. Okay, the bad news is that it's made of rayon. The other bad news is it's really cute. but I'm not gonna get it because it's made of rayon. So cute, but we gotta hang this back up. That is adorable. I don't think the front is very flattering. At least not on
Oh, I like the colors of that one.
this one.
Yeah.
It's a little small.
I like it though.
You like it?
Mm-hmm.
It's all beaded. I don't know if you can see.
Yeah.
But it's got piecework, beading.
Yeah.
Nice, right?
Really cool.
We could just leave it open.
Yeah.
Who needs to fasten a vest? Who needs to sit down?
Who needs to?
Okay. Let's see. Oh, half off. Half off $300. It'd be the same price as the kimono.
Perfect.
We should just go get the kimono.
It's a sign.
It's a sign. Come on, Mr. Agenda.
All right. I'm warming up to it. Warming up to it.
Well, I found some really great, fantastic special items in there, but even at half off, it was getting a little up there. So yeah, I need to go back to the condo. I think the parade is going to start in half an hour, but I don't know if we really need to stay for a parade.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm ready to just go home and make some lunch.
Sounds good.
Does that sound good to you?
Did you tell everybody that there's no fireworks because
Oh,
of
I
the
didn't.
dry conditions?
I didn't. Let's go in the car and we'll tell them.
Okay.
Woo! Everybody is trying to get a parking space, and look at us, we're leaving.
Yeah.
Look at us not participating in the festivities.
I know. We're party poopers.
No, we would have maybe participated later tonight if there were fireworks, but we found out that they're not doing a fireworks show this year. It is so dry.
Yeah, it is tinderbox dry. So there's no fireworks at all, like zero, not even sparklers are allowed.
Yeah, sparklers are prohibited, so it's just too dangerous. Do you want to drive over to the lake?
Sure.
We can show them how low the water levels are
Okay.
out here.
All right.
So sad. The drought is real.
Yeah.
And the Colorado mountains are what feeds all the water to Southern California.
Yeah.
It's not looking good, guys.
Yeah.
All right, so I know that this video was a little bit of a detour from the usual estate sale, antique store, thrift shopping adventures. I just felt like doing something a little bit different. And since I knew Mr. Agenda and I were going up to the mountains for our anniversary, I kind of thought, let's bring you along. And I did try to squeeze in a little bit of vintage shopping where I could. There just isn't a lot of antique stores in the immediate Frisco area. But we had a great weekend. I hope you all had a beautiful 4th of July weekend as well. And I thought I would cap off this video with a bit of a haul because I have been out and about hunting for the good old stuff. And I thought I would share some of the highlights that I've picked up. And I do have a little bit of footage from the Goodwill and an estate sale. So I'll incorporate that where applicable. But let's start the haul with this little box. I found this at the local Goodwill in Lafayette. And it's painted to look like leather, but it's not. It's just textured and painted. It looks to me to be like a wood composite, but the minute I saw the square shape, I knew I wanted to decoupage one of the cigar labels that I found at the farm picking sale. It was $5, and I knew that immediately I wanted to upcycle it with the label. Love it. And this is actually a piece that I will sell over on Catherine Young's channel, because I'm going to be part of a trio live sale Friday, I think it's July 16th or 17th, with Catherine and Michelle Pummel. So that's going to be so much fun hanging out with them. I really am looking forward to it. And then right after I found that little square box, I turned the corner and lo and behold, the Goodwill had a treasure for me. I spotted this. I'm going to insert the footage so you can see how excited I was when I found it. Oh my, 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 oh my. What? It's $10. Yes. Yes. So yeah, couldn't believe that I was able to pick up a Sheffield ice bucket for $10. The lion handle's awesome. It has the milk glass insert. And I have sold a bucket very similar to this one. That one had a mercury glass insert instead of milk glass. I'm pretty sure I sold that one for about $125 maybe dollars plus shipping. So to find this for $10, I was excited. Condition is a little rough. It's got scratches on the lid, but as far as I'm concerned, this really is best used as a topiary cashpo or flower pot. That's what I really like using these for. If you didn't like the milk glass insert, you could always add a little bit of trim and then just put a beautiful faux topiary or a real topiary, maybe like a rosemary topiary. I know you can pick those up at Trader Joe's. But I loved the fact that this was just sitting there waiting for me and I was ready to receive. So the thrifting fairies blessed me on that little trip. And then the last thing I picked up at that Goodwill was a very interesting trophy topper. I might insert a little bit of footage of that. What you missed was this little, some sort of topper. It's like a parakeet trophy topper. Weird, but yes, please. I didn't know they had parakeet trophies. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. They do bird shows, right? But I found a heavy, so I know it's vintage. I mean, this is not plastic. This has got nice weight to it. Parakeet trophy topper on marble. Now, there were some spots where the gold paint was flaking off. So what I decided to do, I don't know if you can see with the reflection, but I started to sand some of that gold finish just to kind of help it along so it can get a nice worn look to it. Here, let's see if you guys can see. See that? So there are some spots like right there that had already flaked off. And I decided, well, why don't we just help it along? So I haven't fully decided what I want to do with the parakeet, but there's another item that I found, a different trophy topper, a lot older, probably from the 50s. This really cute horse, and it actually might even be bronze just by the finish. I mean, you can tell that the age on this one is much older than the parakeet. But because both of them look to be trophy toppers, I might offer them as like a choice in a live sale. Or if some crazy hodgepodge repurpose pops into my brain between now and next week, I might hold on to it. So we'll just have to see. All right, another interesting find at a thrift store was this little sofa. And this was in a baggie. I'm not sure if this was in the Ark or if this was at the Red, White, and Blue. I don't remember. It was a couple weeks ago and I did not film it. But I think this would be considered tramp art. It could possibly have been an older mid-century Boy Scout project. Now, this isn't made from cigar boxes. This is made from old clothespins. And you can see it's got that kind of reflective varnish that reminds me of pieces that were made in the 50s. Now, the seat is leather. That is definitely rawhide. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. But either this was done by a very talented Boy Scout, or this is a nice little piece of tramp art. So this I'm going to sell. Now, I believe the bag that I got this in was about $5. So I was willing to take a chance to see if anybody thought this was as unique, amusing, and as special as I did. I'm going to have this available at first request, and you can email me for that little piece. Now, since we're on the subject of tramp art, I did go to an estate sale, and I filmed pretty much the full adventure there. Now, I think I'm going to tack that on at the very, very end in case you would like to watch. But while I was in the basement at that sale, I found this. Now, I think this as well, even though it's not a notched cigar box, this looks like tramp art to me. You guys can also weigh in on this piece, but the age is there, and even with like the wire in the back. Now, this originally had a photograph of a statue of Abraham Lincoln in it. And I popped that out. I am going to hold on to this and see if I can find an old sampler or maybe like some sort of old embroidery piece, because this is an item that I think I would like to keep and add to the frame that I picked up, a long ways back. That one is a legit cigar box notched frame with an old image of the Madonna. So I am thinking of keeping that one, but it was unique enough that I wanted to share it as one of the highlights from the past few weeks. Now, also, speaking of, I've got a Madonna statue. This I got at an estate auction, and I think she's beautiful. She's done in the style of more like the Santos figures. So I was immediately drawn to this piece. Now, as far as the material it's made of, I'm unsure. If you can kind of see the interior, it looks like either wood or maybe a wood composite. Yet, if you look obviously at the chipping paint here, this looks like plaster or chalkware. So possibly maybe they had a wood base and then used some plaster over it to get some of the details for the figure. But she's pretty heavy, and I was guessing this might be a Mexican statue, but you guys can also let me know what your thoughts. Just looking at her, I did do a Google search, and I couldn't find anything exactly like her. So I don't think she's like a mass-produced resin piece at all. I couldn't find any matches that look just like her. So I was guessing Mexican, maybe even Spain or Portugal. Yeah, I don't know though. So I believe I paid about $35 plus auction fees. So we'll just say she was probably about $40. Now this piece I would value at over 100. She's about over 18 inches tall. I think she's 19 inches tall, not quite 20 inches. but just by the Santos look, the great patina on it, I really love her. So this is one of those pieces that I will wait and see if someone reaches out and says, I love her more, Heather, and I will take her home, and feel free to make an offer, but I do really like her. I'm a little partial to keeping it, but you know how I have a problem. I'm great at shopping, not as great at letting go. All right, I want to share one more thing. This you can see me find at the same sale. I got the frame, but I found another buttocks basket. And this one's even older than the smaller one. Look at this handle. This one's old. It's got wear and it's got damage at the bottom, but I couldn't leave it behind because it was $8. So this is another highlight for me. This is something that I would sell at probably an in-person show in the future. Now I am always open to shipping. So if one of you is desperate for a larger buttocks basket and doesn't mind the shipping, again, you can always email me. So I think that will do it for the highlights of items I've picked up lately. And I will tack on the estate sale I went to a couple weeks ago. I went there for dolls. So that's why I'm pretty much putting it at the end. Because if you're not a doll person, you're not going to want to watch. But I found that basket and I found this frame there. And I picked up some other things because I really didn't pick up a lot of dolls that day. And with that, I want to send you all bunches of love. Take really good care of yourselves. It's getting hot out there. So drink lots of water, stay hydrated, and until the next video, bye for now. You guys, I have a sickness. I'm sitting outside of an estate sale full of dolls. I do not need to be buying myself dolls. Yet I'm still here, ready to be tempted, fully tempted. So before I get you guys inside the house, because I have an hour to wait, I'm going to put a little photo right here of one of the dolls that I saw. Wearing a beret. Come on. You know I want that one. But I am going to try to keep it to smaller dolls. Unless the prices are amazing, then I'm really gonna go hog wild.
Everything has been marked and priced. If you see a tag like this, do not remove the entire tag. Tear the bottom half off, bring it to the register to pay. If you bring the top half, you lose. Bottom half wins. We take cash, credit, and if you can tap it, we can take it. We have baskets for your hold area, so boxes for books is fine, but otherwise please use baskets and we'll pack you out in your bag.
The newspaper?
Around the corner in the living room. 9, 10, 11, 11, 12.
Doll room is this way. Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Look at all the dollies. How do we know?
Is there a price on it?
I don't know. Well, we'll have to.
If you let me out, there'll be more room in.
Wow. Okay. All right. That was $190. If you guys didn't see that, that was high. But look at all these girls. Here we go. Here we go. This is that see? Holy crap. I was interested in the littles, but I'm not gonna pay $715. I don't even want to pay $180. So unfortunately, we've got to look and enjoy and say pass. Look at her, $330. So I need to ask about this girl then, because I didn't see a price, unless maybe that's actually $422. Holy crap. She needs to go in there. Here she goes back. All right. Oh, look at the cool witches. Look at her with her little velvet dress. Isn't she pretty? I like her. Where's her tag? She doesn't, oh, there it is. $535. Wow, okay. Let's check out Santa. Maybe Santa is affordable. 23. 23 for him. That's sad. I can't take any of them home. Look at this sweetie pie. Dude, I just bought a doll like this at an antique mall for $40.
Well, this person was a doll collector. She
Yeah.
was in my doll club.
Oh. $325. She's a cutie. She's 40. But yeah, none of these are little girls I can take home with me. Now look, maybe I can take these home. $10 for these two. I think I can take them home. Look, this is 180. Gosh. Oh, because maybe there's some articulated limbs in that bag. Okay. One thing. We got ourselves one little gift. I found the one I really was interested in with the beret. All right, here we go.
Let me on the site to be priced by.
She's 260. I love her. I love her. But I wasn't really ready to go that hog wild. I mean, I wanted to go hog wild, but not that bad. Oh well. Oh well. Let's look at the rest of the house. Oh, we have to. I think we're gonna go ahead and get this little gal for $10. Shall we look at the books?
Up the stairs, up here. Probably done a little lobby.
Oh, look at that. A captured Santa Claus. 28. Oh, look how cute. Oh, wow. 65. Oh, it's a music sheet. Huh, okay. Wow, that's ambitious for a music sheet, $65, but the cover is great. It's very frameable, so we've got a nice reference book. This German Toys. It's $40, but I'm gonna. Oh, this is a cool book. Yeah, I like this book. It's pretty cool. It has pull toys. It's got the miniature sewing machines. That might be something I would come back for. Look at that. Wow. And someone bought it. I can only imagine what the price was. Let's check out the little metal guy. Oh, he's $5. That's not bad after looking at the doll room. Let's go over here. We're going to look at some of the other collectibles, primitives. I like the reflector on the oil lamp right there. That's $60 though, so That's not what I came for. Oh, look, see? Some people are getting the dollies. Oh, look at that. That's adorable. $75. A little tin litho paint box. Look. That is a great, great image. Got some mid-century jewelry. A little bit of cut crystal. Some thimbles. Oh, they've got some jelly molds. Those are nice. 60. Okay. Yeah. I came for the dolls, so I'm not going to spend 60 on a mold that I have plenty of molds. Let's go. Oh, let's check out the wooden bowl. We love those. $155. All right. All right. Shall we peek? Do I see anything out here? No. We're gonna go upstairs. Got some old glasses for 10. That's not bad. Let's check out their sleigh bells. 120 for those. That's actually not the worst price, but like I said, I didn't come here to spend 120 on bells. If I'm gonna spend 120 on something, it's gonna be a doll. But I'm gonna pick up the glasses. $235 on the quilt. I really like this quilt. Look at the beautiful fabrics. That's nice. 200, 200, 200. Okay. We're moving. Wait a minute. Is this small enough to put in Mr. Frog's, his satchel? We're gonna get one just in case. I found a basket, you guys.
Even if I don't like the stuff.
$8. I found something I can afford.
And the price is adorable too.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I got a few things. It needs red apples.
Yes. Yes.
All right, so we're almost done. We're gonna just peek at the basement, and then we'll reconvene at the car. We'll cry together because we didn't get any dolls. There's some things down here that I might want to get. He's cute. 5? He's pretty cute. I like him. These are too breakable for me, but the glass candy cane is kind of nice. Got some bigger frames. Those are nice too. Yeah, look at this one. 85. Well, I might decide to come back tomorrow. You know how things go for discounts. Oh, we've got some trims. Maybe we'll see how much these are. Is there a price on the box? $6 for that. That's not bad. Ooh, you guys know what I'm thinking. I know you do. And this is $20. That's a yes. That's a yes. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. That was a little bit of a bust. As far as giving myself carte blanche to buy whatever doll I wanted. I wasn't expecting the prices to be that high. So There was another shopper in the house that told me that she was part of a doll club, the actual owner of the house. So, you know, in those cases, the estate sale company has to, you know, honor, you know, what they want. So there were people buying a few of them. They weren't flying out. I'm sure all of us are going to come flooding back tomorrow to see what we can pick up at half price. But I don't know. With some of those prices, I might not be being that indulgent with it. I was hoping to pick up dolls for about 50, 60 of the ones that I wanted. The ones that were marked 300, 400, 700. Yeah, no.
I don't think so. No. I don't think so. No.
A little higher, but are you feeling okay?
Yeah.
You feeling like you can do it?
So we took a detour to look at the river too early. So now we're going to go back around, back on the rock trail, and see if we can find the location that we were at 10 years ago. I'm funnier than you.
You are. You are definitely funnier than I am.
No, I'm just goofier. That's why
You're
I'm
goofier
that's why
and-
I'm Fozzie Bear and you're Kermit the Frog. Touching my ass.
Yeah, I was.
What you doing that for?
No, I just wanted to touch your butt.
Prohibited.